But one of my biggest pet peeves is with female comics is when they go, I'm such a dumb blonde. I'm such a dumb blonde. I just want to be like, oh, no, you're not. You're just dumb. Don't drag me into it. Right, I'm blonde, I have big boobs and a southern accent. You can imagine how seriously people take me. I feel like when I go on stage and people catch the accent, like suddenly they expect me to be Jeff Foxworthy. You know, or Larry the Cable Guy. Then I tell a couple of jokes. They're like, oh my God, she has ideas and opinions. Burn the witch. Get her done. This guy came to my show one night and he went home and tweeted, oh, I saw Bobbie all over tonight. She's so funny. It's that Southern working class humor that I love. What the fuck? No, it's not. It's feminist jokes with an accent. I swear to God, Joe, I could do jokes about the Holocaust and people be like, it's that down-home humor that we love so much. So I said the F word, feminist. Yes. I'm a feminist. Yes. Obviously. Because I'm a woman and I'm not a fucking idiot. But there's a certain type of man, whenever you say you're a feminist around, they're always like, what's your feminist? That's my impression of that dude. I feel like I nailed it. I pretty much nailed it. What's your feminist? Then you ought to forget about that whole women and children first thing. I'm like, all right. I'll keep that in mind the next time I'm in a boating accident with you. The fuck? When's the last time that came up? And that wasn't our idea, was it, women? No, we didn't lump ourselves with children. We're not fucking helpless. Here's what I think. I think that was a man's idea. Okay, here's what I think happened. Like on the Titanic, they put all the kids on the life raft. Well, the rich kids. Who we kidding? They put all the rich kids on the life raft, and they were like, well, somebody's got to take care of them. Let's put all the women on there with them. Which just goes to show that some men would rather go down with the ship than to take care of their own children. Hashtag not all men. Hashtag Mr. Mom. So I work at this comedy club a lot that's next to Hooters. And one day I was walking past Hooters and they had a sign in the window that read, yes, we do have a children's menu. And I thought, thank God. Because I'm pretty sure little Billy's ready to start objectifying women. But he can't quite finish a full plate of chicken fingers yet. What's a mom to do? I used to date this guy that said, I would never marry a woman who made more money than me. I said, then you need to cruise the homeless shelters. Because you're a broke son of a bitch. I notice you never mind when I pay for lunch. Never marry a woman made more money than me, mister. Always in the bathroom and the check comes, motherfucker. I have a theory, y'all. I think that glass ceilings and unequal pay were invented by ugly old dudes that couldn't get laid unless some chick needed to make rent. I also hear a lot of comics and open mics talk about gold diggers. Gold. You ever notice that everyone who has a bit about gold diggers don't actually have any gold? They're like, she don't get half my shit. I'm like, okay, first of all, get some shit. No one wants half of your comic book collection. One night, this guy said to me, if women are so smart, how come men invented everything? It's called birth control. Okay? Before Margaret Sanger started smuggling diaphragms into the country, women were having babies until we literally dropped dead. Okay? It's kind of hard hanging out in the basement for 10 years, perfecting the phonograph, when you got 12 kids hanging off your tits. Right? You weren't a genius, Skippy. You just had free time. So according to movies and commercials, women are obsessed with shoes. Yeah, I don't think women are obsessed with shoes. I think straight guys are obsessed with shoes. Because guys are always like, oh yeah, I like you in those heels. I could fuck you in those boots. You should wear those roller skates to bed. Right? Women are never like, oh yeah, you should wear those Nikes when you fuck me, daddy. Bring those Adidas over here. Unless you're Run DMC, then yes, bring the Adidas. Over here. Guys are so picky too. Guys are always like, you should wear a short skirt and thigh-high stockings and your hair in pigtails. And women are like, you should bathe. Maybe you could bathe. Y'all, why is feminine odor a term and masculine odor is not a term? You ever smelled a dick? When you leave here tonight, everyone go home and smell a dick. And guys who expect all women to be hot, can I offer you a mirror? Some of you seem to be very confused about where you fall on the food chain. Guys act like they're doing the world a favor fucking chubby girls. They're like, I took one for the team. I'm like, look in the mirror, Skippy. You didn't make the team. Straight guys, you know the alpha male in your group that gets like all the chicks? All the chicks? Chubby girls get laid 10 times more than that guy. Okay, take it from me. She took one for the team. Guys, we get it. We get it. You want us to be thinner. We want your dicks to be bigger. Can we agree to disagree? When guys are like, does size matter? I'm like, as long as the size of my ass matters, the size of your dick matters. I hear people complain about unsolicited dick pics a lot. And yes, I'm with you 100%. Unsolicited dick pics are bad. Solicited dick pics, however, are a different story. See, young people, you have no idea how good you have it. Okay, when I was coming up, you used to have to fuck a guy to find out you didn't want to fuck that guy. Don't look up, give dick pic in the mouth. So speaking of the size of my ass, I'm on a diet, yes, because I want my opinions to matter. I've actually lost 48 pounds so far. Thank you. And y'all, I Googled what the ideal weight for a person my height is. And it had it broken down into male and female. And y'all, a man my height is allowed to weigh 10 pounds more than a woman my height. Based on what? Right, y'all, I have seen a lot of dick in my life. And even the best ones didn't weigh 10 pounds. I think it's because they're full of shit. Is that it? They're full of shit. So 10 pounds of shit. So I was at my doctor's office, and they were, had this, fill out this thing, and it asked me to write down what my goal weight was. And I just wrote down, I want to be thinner than my enemies. Is that relatable content? So, but you know what, y'all? Do you know who always supports me no matter what? No matter what I weigh? You know who always supports me? My stalkers. It's true. My stalkers don't care what I weigh. They just want to kill me for me. Have y'all seen that show, Crazy Ex-Girlfriend? Yeah. Right? You know that show. It's a comedy. Because crazy ex-boyfriends end in tragedy. They already have that show. It's called Law and Order SVU. But we're the crazy ones. Okay. Y'all know that saying women are crazy, right? Clap if you think women are crazy. Good. You're scared. You should be. Were you clapping? Hear me out, though. People are crazy. Right? People are fucking crazy. Okay, yes, it is true. I will give it to you. Women are the type of crazy that will stalk your Facebook page and drive past your house at 3 o'clock in the morning and see if anyone else's car is there. But men are the type of crazy that shoot up a school. So that Facebook thing just seems quirky now, doesn't it? A school or a movie theater or a Planned Parenthood or a baseball field or a concert or a church or a synagogue. Is it too soon? Is it too soon? I could never plan that joke between the massacres. There was a shooting at the Comedy Store a while back. Did y'all know that? Yeah, there was a shooting at the Comedy Store. Okay, y'all, we can have a 0.001 earthquake 500 miles from Los Angeles. The next day, every one of my relatives in Georgia are calling me and texting me and making sure Bobbie survived the San Francisco earthquake. Right? But shooting at a comedy club in Los Angeles, I'm sure Bobbie's fine. No one checked on me. Not one person checked on me. What a sad commentary on my career. That no one checked on me. They're like, oh, is there bombing at Comedy Central? I'm sure Bobbie's nowhere near there. She's going to be okay. When I first heard there was a shooting at a comedy club, obviously I was really scared and worried. But then when I found out it was at the Comedy Store, I was like, well, at least we know no female comics were hurt. I'm a big fan of the Me Too movement. Yes. Y'all, people are freaking out about the Me Too movement. Mostly men. Mostly rapists. And have you seen these crazy headlines? How the Me Too movement is affecting dating. How the Me Too movement is affecting romance novels. How the Me Too movement is affecting traffic. It's like, God, y'all calm down. Relax. Jeez, you're freaking out. I know y'all act like, I don't know, like every aspect of our entire society is predicated on sexual assault. Oh, yeah. Carry on.